I'm just here as security. You should talk to the Great Mage, Vanus Galerion.
Welcome to the island of Stirk. Representatives from all three alliances are gathering at the meeting place. It's just up ahead, through the ruins. I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment. After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. Perhaps you can help them see the wisdom in cooperation. I don't envy you the task. We've already assembled quite a team of experts for the Coldharbour invasion itself. I'll try to introduce you to some of them on the way to the meeting. Lead on. Two kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you.
The summit is just ahead. The leaders should be arriving any moment.
Let's get to the summit point. Lead on.
Third.
Look! It's Lady Laurent!
I've little time for talk. Isn't it exciting? The Mage Guild actually asked us to come with them on this mission. It seems our hard work is finally paying off.
According to my calculations, the chances that the leaders of the three alliances can reach any kind of agreement is 756,000 to 1.
Talk won't get us anywhere. Action. That's what will stop Molag Bal. Talk won't...
Careful with that, you clumsy fool. Do hurry it up. We're missing everything.
I never weary of your charms, Lady Laurent.
Vanus Galerion as I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbins! Haven't you finished tying those bags yet? Oh, you really are hopeless.
Farewell, milady. We must dash. We're expected at the summit.
The summit is just ahead. The leaders should be arriving any moment.
Let's get to the summit point. Lead on.
But please, don't distract me. If I don't finish packing, Lady Laurent will give me quite the talking to.
You again? I see you're still sticking your nose into other people's affairs. Well, if you're here to help, I'm not going to turn you away.
Wonderful. It's Tellinger. Here's Tellinger, the artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you? I don't have the time or the energy, Tellinger, so I'll bid you good day.
The summit is just ahead.
Let's get to the...
Getting the leaders to cooperate will be no small task. I hope you're up for it.
Well met, friend. I've heard a lot about you.
I pray these talks go smoothly.
We need to learn to work together.
The captain in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
Captain Alfari, has the island been secured?
Aye. All ships in the area have been diverted away from the island, and the wards are in place.
And the Alliance leaders?
They'll be here any moment. You three should get over there as soon as you can.
We're on our way. Thank you, Captain. We must make haste. The summit is just...
Security couldn't be tighter. This should go off without a hitch.
It's good to see you again, my friend.
Bah! I can't stand this glorified guard duty. Give me a skull to cleave.
I remember you. I probably wouldn't be standing here today if it weren't for your help. Thanks.
Once we get to Coldharbour, it will be open season on Daedra.
High King Emeric of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial City.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emeric.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the Ruby Throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my Lion Guard.
Is it true the impervious vault was robbed? I did not deem that possible.
Give me a moment to cool down. Talking to those two makes my blood boil.
Be respectful in the Queen's presence. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Leave me. I have much to consider.
Bah! I don't trust your leader, and I don't trust you.
Apologies, but I must speak to my troops.
Your record with the Daggerfall Covenant has been exemplary. For that you have the High King's gratitude.
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead. We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think? Willing and able, But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all 3 alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
Intractable fools.
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately. Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Coldharbour. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected. An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them individually. The summit's in your hands. It's up to you to determine how we move forward.
Speak to them. Make them see reason.
Your record with the deck.
This meeting feels like 2 wolves and a sheep discussing what to have for dinner. I will not sit back and let them pick up my bones. That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest? I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few, and Molag Bal's followers are legion. All right then. I'll agree, provided you can convince the barbarian and the child queen. I don't envy you the task. They're more pig-headed than I am. This meeting feels like 2 wolves and a sheep.
Your record with the deck.
The summit's in your...
Save your breath. I will not be swayed by Emeric's lapdog. But what about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be vastly outnumbered there. Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance. How dare you? I should kill you where you stand. History will remember the Skull King as the bane of Molag Bal. I will support your foolish plan. Now get out of my sight. Save your breath. I will... Bah!
Your king needs to stop talking out of the side of his mouth. He has a lot of Dominion blood on his hands. We're not going to easily forget that, and we're certainly not going to fight by his side in Coldharbour. Is there? What did you have in mind? Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Coldharbour to fully understand what they'd be up against. Well, it's certainly not what they'll be expecting. Very well, I'll agree, if you can convince the others. Your king needs to stop talking.
So, did you convince them? Oh, don't tell me. Talk to Vanus.
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse? I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise. With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement that... Does the air feel strange to you? That's odd. All of a sudden it feels like a storm is approaching. I have an ill feeling about this.
He has arrived. I can't.
Chaldean! What's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Molag Bal!
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back. How amusing, and yet so very sad. All of Nern shall be mine.
Chaldean!
Protect the leaders, defeat Molag Bal's minions, and close the unstable rifts.
My guards, all dead. Curse that Molag.
We'll hold them off. Close the rifts. Go!
Chaldean.
Everything we've done against the Tharns, everything that's happened to our fragile alliance, was it not enough?
We were so worried about the Alliance leaders fighting among themselves. We never saw this coming.
Damn that Molag Bal.
The situation is far worse than I could have imagined. Maybe we truly aren't safe. The situation is...
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the day. Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him. Yes, at the Iliad Well at the center of the island. After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice. Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Coldharbour!
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Coldharbour.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Akruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Stirk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanis.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
Bury an axe in that Daedric bastard. Molag Bal has much to answer for. Remember those who gave their lives today.
I wish I could go with you. I've always wanted to cut down some Daedra on Molag Bal's home turf. But I have confidence you'll get the job done. Good luck.
Don't mind me. I'll be fine. It takes more than a few Daedra to finish me off.
Stendarr, protect us all!
I don't know how you managed to pull this off, but the guilds are with you. I don't know how you managed.
Molag Bal's realm is one of the most dangerous and inhospitable places in all of Oblivion. We must not take this invasion lightly.
Our job will be to help Varnus with the portals. We'll need a lot of them to establish supply lines after we start conquering territory.
As a famous treasure hunter and expert historian, it's no wonder the Mages Guild specifically asked for me to come along. I do hope my manservant Stibbons can handle the sights of Coldharbour, though. He's a rather sensitive sort.
Coldharbour sounds dreadful. How am I ever going to keep my lady safe in such a dangerous place?
I shall lead the Fighters Guild into this dreadful realm. We'll make the Lord of Schemes pay for attacking Nirn.
Coldharbour? I don't mind admitting that this old dungeon delver is probably more excited than she should be. I can't wait to see what kind of artifacts we can recover.
I'd rather not get eaten by a Daedroth, but I dearly love a few of their teeth.
I wonder if there are any beautiful ladies in Coldharbour. Or is that a different Daedric prince?
I'm ready to cleave some skulls. Do Daedra have skulls? I imagine they do, depending on which type we run into.
There aren't any goblins in Coldharbour, are there? I have a profound dislike of the vile creatures.
Are there any spells or traps in Coldharbour that could turn me into a chicken? I'd just like a fair warning.
The Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild working together? This one never expected to see the day.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to break a few Daedric necks.
Greetings. Our job will be to help Varnus with the portals.
We're as ready as we shall ever be. Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Coldharbour undetected. It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Coldharbour. Be on your guard, my friend.
I don't know how you managed.
As a famous
Hello, what's this?
survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good. Rotten luck. They arrived in Coldharbour, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molag Bal's defences. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap. Welcome back to Coldharbour, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it. Ah, what a beautiful day.